Hey guys, I am so happy that you've taken a couple of seconds to look at what I'm doing yet again. Here I am out in the literally snow here in New York State, hanging out here in the village of Manchester. And you might say, why in the world would you be hanging out here in Manchester, New York? Seems like the middle of New York. It is. But there are two parts of places like this that are very important that people don't often know. If you see what I put in the title, I put religion and innovation. And people don't always get those two together. They think, what the heck is the value of those two? Let me touch religion first. A lot of people don't know that this is where the Book of Mormon was actually put together here in Manchester, New York. That's correct. If you're a Mormon, if you like Mitt Romney or any of the famous Mormons that we have in America, it began here in New York. Most people don't know that. They think it began in Utah. That's where many Mormons ran to after they were basically attacked and persecuted here in New York. You might say, Larry, New Yorkers persecuted religion? Yeah. Why would I bring that up now? Because that's also part of our First Amendment. And people don't realize that. They think First Amendment is just speech and that's it. It is speech and assembly and religion and press and many other things that we don't seem to get. And here in Manchester, New York is where we didn't do a good job of that as we tried to punish someone who was basically beginning the Mormon religion. So I'd like us to remember that. It does matter. Freedom of religion does matter. And you might say, Larry, I'm not religious. I don't care. You don't have to. This is the glory of what it is to be a libertarian. I understand that whether you are religious or not, there are many people in this world, in our country, in our state, who look to religion for community, for solace, for comfort, for anything else, for righteousness, whatever they feel is appropriate in their world. And who am I to judge what they do to find that solace, to find that community? I shouldn't. And I don't. That's what really matters. There's something else. Religion isn't what the top four people of a religion decide. Why would I use that? Because our governor here in New York has said, well, there can be no excuse for religious exemption for any medical procedures because the top people of that religion have deemed it so. Well, if you want to follow the top people of your religion, you should. Good for you. And if you don't, that's okay too. Your religion, your belief system is up to you, not up to the top people of any given organized religion. And a governor should know that. A leader should know that. I know that. That matters. If that stuff matters to you, and if you want someone who will talk about that and say that your religion is your thoughts, your belief, and if you want to believe the top of your religion, you absolutely may. If your religious exemptions matter to you, you probably want to support this campaign. I would ask you to think, is there another candidate running that talks the way I do about this? No. If that matters to you, support this campaign. Click that link, donate what you can. If you can't donate, volunteer. It does matter. I'm out here in the cold. I'm freezing. I'm not asking you to freeze with me. I'm asking you to bleed a little bit with me. And what does that mean? A little bit of cash. If we can raise $20,000 by Good Friday, we have a donor who will match that for another $20,000. That's $40K. That's a poll. We're in the polls if we do that. We can buy a poll. We can be in the polls by January if we make this happen. That's why I'm out here freezing to death for you. That's why I'm doing it. So help me out. But I didn't just say religion. I also said innovation. Why else does that matter? What people don't know also is the Erie Canal goes through Manchester. Yeah, it does. The awesome Erie Canal. Right now, the Erie Canal doesn't do much in New York State except cost us money. The Erie Canal costs us about $100 million, including capital projects, to run and to repair, and we make about $5 million. You don't have to have a degree in mathematics to figure out that's a bad idea. Yeah, that's terrible. We have to fix it, and we should. What I talked about is looking at the Erie Canal. There are about 36 locks along the canal. They just sit there. We should sponsor all of them. Yes, there should be, literally, there should be a Taco Bell lock. There should be a McDonald's lock. There should be a insert the Jiffy Lube lock, whatever you want to make it. It's all good. And now those get sponsored. We put money in there, and then that repairs the entire canal. We make the canal also a great tourist spot. How? By putting hovercraft on it. Yes, hovercraft. The Erie Canal is in many places very shallow. Hovercraft would work perfectly. Hovercraft go on it. It's cool. It's sexy. People go on tours. People will move stuff around on it. Excellent idea. Good innovation, and it will raise money. We can make it so that someone could come back to the state to enjoy not just moving stuff from Buffalo all the way to Albany, across our entire state, but also touristy. We could use that in the state. We could use more people to actually build the hovercraft, repair them. That's industry. Yes, we can fix this state with innovation. That does matter. If you like new and interesting ideas, people talking about that, support this campaign. Take the time, click that link right there, LarrySharp.com/20K to put the money towards this. If we raise the money that we need to raise, we'll get another 20K to get us a poll. You want me to be in the polls? I want to be in the polls. Support this campaign. It does matter. Do it now so we can make that happen. Guys, I want to say thank you. It does matter. Please help out. Support the campaign. I'm here in Manchester, freezing. I got to get back in the car before I freeze death. I have another event I'm going to coming up here. 3 today to make 14 total. I will wind up having all 62 within 2 or 3 weeks. So again, let's make this happen. It does matter. Religion matters. Innovation matters. This state matters. If we make impact here, we affect the entire nation. Let's do this. Thanks, guys.